Hello viewers, welcome to IGI Agile IT training. In this session, we will continue to learn about variables. In the last session, we talked about Python variables are treated as objects and Python value assignment happens with the variable with the equal to sign. And we can fetch the memory location using ID function. Python will take care of garbage collection once if the objects are freed up. At the same time, we have also seen this example, how variables are allocated, assigned, referenced. Now we will continue with the demo that is left over since last session.
One value we can assign to multiple variables. In the programming, you can use in any way. So I can assign like my name to my full name equal to name equal to print any of this, my name, print my full name, print name. All will have the same value. How do we unpack a list variable? Let's define the list and then we can unpack them. Let's declare a stationery. Stationery is a variable which is having a list. Pens, pencils, eraser, of this. Let's display them. We can print this way. Print stationery of 0 printed. The other way is that we can unpack the stationery into variables A, B, C. I have 3 variables I defined. Print A, you will have the pens. You can see pencils. The plus operator to add a variable to another variable, like A is equal to hello, B is equal to then if you print A, B, they will print independently, but I'm adding C equal to A plus B. So the value in C will be adding of those strings, the output of those strings addition. So hello IGA, but there is no space here. You can add a space if you want, like for example, B equal to little bit space, IGA you can add, and then now C equal to A plus B, C, you can see space over there. So the plus is adding the strings, and the same plus you can use for adding 2 numbers, A equal to 5, B equal to 6, to A plus B. Print C. 11. But if A is 5, like for example, A is, if you keep the 5 as a string, B equal to another string equal to A plus B and print C, then you see it will be 56, but it's still string. So then if you wanted to change the convert this to number, then if you let's see the type of C, print type of C. So you can't use this like for numeric operations, this number. So you need to change this to as number if you wanted to use as a number. Let's do some practicals about global and local variables. I declared a variable. I define a function. The function block here. Indentation I gave a tab. Print X. So print A. I'm calling. I come out from the indentation. I call this my function now. printed. See the value A, it's a global variable, is also printed inside the function. Let's create another variable inside the function. A equal to hello world. This is the string I assigned. I define a function. The block and indentation. Maybe this time I give a tab, one space. Print A. Before that, let's define another variable. B equal to hello IGA. Print A. Print B. This is within the block. Now call my function. Both the variables are printed because global variable and local variable both are printed. Now let's try print A. Hello world. Why print B now? It's printed as 6. Why it is not printing hello IGA? Because the variable is local to this function, and when you call this function, then only it will be printed. But if you don't call within the function and the print statement is outside the function like this, so it is printing the value that is there, whatever originally set before this program. We can increase the scope of the variable even though if it is defined within the function. So the local scope we can increase to global. Function 3, start the block, one space indentation, global A equal to hello IGA world. Then finish. That's it. In this function that will only set. I'll come out from the function. Now I will call this function. 3. Nothing is printed because I have not printed anything there. Right? I called the function, but I did not print anything. But this function will assign the value IGA value to A. Now if you print the function, we are all outside of the function now. Print A. Now hello IGA world. Let us try once again. I set another value to blah blah blah. I'll print A now. Blah 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 will be printed. Now I call the function once again. Now print A. Or do you think it will be printed? It will be printed whatever that is set in the function. Hello IGA. So that the global variable we can manipulate.
Well, we have come towards end of the session, and we are done with the variables. And if you have any questions, you can always drop me an email there. So I will come up with another session. Until then, thank you.